Why would you do that? I was expecting it. Still wasn't entirely ready for it. Everyone is dead. Hello. So, for this week, I wanted to do kind of like a reading vlog, and I'm gonna read The Hunger Games. I've never read this series, and I kind of feel like I'm missing out, so I'm gonna read it, and today feels like the perfect day to start reading it, because we're gonna go to the beach and have a beach day, so.
Yeah, first thing he does, bites it.
You bite it! Hello. It is now Tuesday. It is 9:42. I just finished making dinner and eating and doing all of the adulty things. So I wanted to do a quick book check-in. I started reading it yesterday when we were at the beach. I didn't get too far into it, honestly, because I kept getting distracted. But today I got quite a bit of reading done, and I have some thoughts. So as of right now, I'm like 27% of the way in. We just got to the part where they're doing their interviews for the Hunger Games, and they just went through training and everything. And so far, I really like it. I like the pace of it. It's fast-paced without being like confusing. And I like the story so far. It's very engulfing, but it's also kind of like most of where we're at right now, I kind of like know because I watched the movies, but it is cool to see it from like the book perspective and the way that the author kind of like envisioned the characters versus the movie adaptations. So I don't know, so far, so good. Enjoying it, I would say. I'm gonna go get ready for bed and then probably read a little bit more. So, little check-in here. I just started reading while I was eating breakfast, and I just got to the part where Peeta confesses his love for Katniss in front of everybody, and I have some thoughts. First of all, why would you do that? Like, I get you're trying to get, like, sponsors and do this whole, like, love story thing. That's fine. Maybe tell her that that's what the plan is. I don't like that she wasn't informed. And then they're all like, well, you needed some romance. You're not desirable, which, okay, girl, I disagree. But, not a huge fan of that. But we're gonna keep reading. So, okay. I realized I forgot to check in. It's like 10:18 and I'm just reading and I forgot. I am 50% of the way through now. They are in the games. We just met Rue and teamed up with Rue, and we just blew up the careers food stash. So now it's getting real. Very excited. I am very enthralled so far. I am not ready to lose Rue because I love her. Hello. Oh. Hi, sweets. Hello. Can you lay down, please? Some of my other thoughts while I was reading so far was I get why Hey Mitch drinks so much. If I was literally sending children to their deaths, I think I would drink too. It's not really what I would like to do with my life. Thank you. And then like on page 148, when she actually like was getting brought into the arena, like my tummy was upset for her. I was like so anxious, even though like I knew kind of what was gonna happen from the movies, but I was with you, girl. I was with you. So I don't know. I really like it so far. I am excited to continue reading it. So. Hello. Today is Thursday. Last night I got to the point where Rue is unalived. I was expecting it, still wasn't entirely ready for it. I wanted to keep reading to witness Katniss get her revenge, but I just fell asleep. And then I had like a doctor appointment and some other things I had to do today. But now I am finally at the point where I can read a little bit more. So I think I'm going to sit outside in the hammock and read for a little bit before dinner time. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, good morning. It is now Friday. Last night I read a little bit more. I'm about 63% of the way in on page 285. I still have quite a bit to go before I finish it. My goal is to finish it this weekend, but you never know. Life happens. I just got to the part where they had everyone collect at the center to get their medicine or whatever they needed, and it's getting real. Things are happening. People are unaliving, but I like had to stop in the middle of like all of the fight scenes because I was just so tired and I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. But I'm very excited to keep reading, and yeah, that's my update. Look at you! Are you putting on a show? What are you doing? Oh. Okay. So we are page 338, 75% of the way through. Everyone is dead. We are on the center thing, and we don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to stop there tonight because I know I will probably be able to finish the book by tomorrow. So I want to savor that just a little bit. But other than that, I think I'm going to watch Princess and the Frog and go to bed. Oh my god. I just got through the part where they were both gonna eat the berries and do a double unaliving, and I was stressed. I don't know why I was stressed, because obviously they make it through because they have 2 more books, but I was stressed nonetheless. Hello. Since I finished The Hunger Games, I really wanted to make Peta's Goat Apple Cheese Tarts. So that's what we're going to make today in honor of finishing the book. And then I think we will eat some tarts and go over my final thoughts and wrap everything up. Okay. How much butter do I need? Okay, so 5 ounces, 150 grams. While that is going, we are going to do our 3 ounces of powdered sugar. Ounces of all-purpose flour. Yeah, I don't think this is right. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. While the tarts are forming, we just need to measure the tart tray and see how big we are going to need to cut. after I made the tarts yesterday, I hit a wall and I had to go to sleep. So today, on Monday, we're gonna go over my final thoughts about the Hunger Games. My final thoughts on this book is I really enjoyed it. I rated it a 5 stars, and I don't know why I didn't read it before, like when it first came out when I was younger, because it's a great book. And one thing that I really enjoyed about it is it didn't feel super YA, minus some of the violence and other things being toned down. And I think that's because the major themes in the book are not so much YA, but presented in a more YA way. I thought the story was very well rounded. I was captivated from the beginning to the end. I wanted more and I didn't want it to end. And I really enjoyed it, and I get the hype. I really get the hype. I would say that I am a Peeta stan. I love him. Katniss, how can you not love him? He is a sweet baby angel. And I know that there's supposed to be like a love triangle between Peeta and Gale and Katniss. I'm sure they'll get into that in the later series, but right now it feels like no competition and Peeta all the way. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. I do think that I will read the rest of the Hunger Games series, and I definitely understand why it was a cultural statement book and why it remains to be. So, anyways, these are how the tarts turned out. I think they turned out super cute. They're not perfect, but this is the first tart that I've ever made, so I think they turned out pretty good, and I'm super excited about them. I was super nervous at first when I was making the tarts because the dough resembled more like a cake batter than like an actual tart dough, but I'm glad I pushed through because I think they turned out really well and they tasted really good. Anyways, that's my reading vlog. I read the Hunger Games and I made apple goat cheese tarts in honor of the Hunger Games to kind of round everything out. I hope you enjoyed. I know I had a lot of fun. Sorry that this video is kind of all over the place, but I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye!